The current time, you say? Okay. 9. For the time, 35. Clickety click click clickety click. Let's do 9:36. It's about to turn, anyways. Oh, okay. Yep, sure, bud. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I guess they do. They could just leave it. I am taking all the time possible because I love this game. I do care about this experience. That's true, you have no idea. You'll make me a deal. Since I've been so cooperative. But my favorite time. What time would be my favorite time? I can pick whatever time I want, though. Thanks, bud. Alright, welcome back to the Stanley Parable 2. My name is Tim the Wizard, and I'm so excited to get back to this. It's been a little bit between when I recorded last two episodes, and this one. I've been pretty sick. But I'm feeling a lot better now, and I hope we get even more. It's a Stanley Parable 2. What more can we ask for?
This is the story
Of a man named Skipley.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Now what? Now what do I do? I have the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Sure. It's the first time I got the bucket. No, wait. Leaf.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Perhaps. Ooh. Broom closet.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
What?
I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
No,
I know how
never.
hard it must be, given
Never.
the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong.
I'm
This is your
strong.
bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty words simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient?
No.
That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well,
No.
I'd never.
No.
Go on, Stanley. Lay
You-
into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him
Oh,
have it.
yeah. Broom closet. I have had this bucket for all of one episode.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all.
I was just getting
Here
warmed
we
up.
go. There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion.
This is a sticker.
Take a hike, Broom Closet.
Oh,
with
yeah.
all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
You broom closet. See, mine. Property of
All right,
Stanley.
I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see,
Bucket.
I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket.
Yeah.
That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket.
Yeah.
There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
There is. Is there anything else? Or is this the end of the broom closet?
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display.
No.
You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Alright. Now that you and I are alone, oh, broom closet. Me and this bucket have been friends for all of one episode. Do you know how long an episode is? I think it's like 40 minutes in this case. But that's besides the point. You do realize the emotional connection me and this bucket share. Yes, it may be a bucket. It may be an inanimate object. But you see, this bucket has been more of a friend than you would ever be. Do you understand me, broom closet? Yeah. That's what I thought. Good day. And another thing. No, you don't deserve those words. You deserve much worse. Ah. I spit in your direction.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Bathroom. Every time.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
I'm fine
you
with
can't
that.
buy that sort of happiness, Stanley.
That's
God knows
true.
I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
I will, my friend. I will, my friend. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Reminds me of one of the bits. Gosh, a guy I follow. I forget who it is. Can't open the door.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always.
Oh.
The bucket would. And he knew it.
Hmm.
The two of them were inseparable.
Oh, yeah.
At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Oh, of course.
Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation. Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
Ooh.
Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines?
Stanlerines.
Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
I love it. I love it. Oop. Off to it.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again.
Got it.
The bucket said nothing.
Aw. That's a big step. Oh my gosh, actual R19, that's incredible.
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3. Oh, wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life.
Absolutely.
Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
When did this game come out? 2013? 2022? Nah. No secret code there. I wish. That would be incredible.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
Perhaps he did not. The bucket, that is. Can I go back up? Oh, this is insanity. I love this.
No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
Oh. So now what? Do I do anything in the office now? There's gotta be an answer to this.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all. Only silence. Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
Yeah, that's sad. I thought we were buddies, Bucket. I thought we were bucket buddies.
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
Mustn't there be? Yeah. So do I go back up? Because there seems to be more.
Said Stanley. I know what to do.
Oh.
I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over.
Really?
He would elaborate fully
Who
on what
was
the
that?
number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see the world react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
Oh, wow. There's actually a point to this.
For months, he advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it, until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
An evening with world peace, baby. The world's first sentient machine. Of course, it's one of those arms. That's the machine from like Tony Stark, right? The Stanley Parable Stanley, tonight live on stage. The man, the process, the myth, the legend, the parable. The parable, I love that. Stage, now it's all threes. Instead of two.
This was it. One last chance to win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one.
I can't. There. That's the magic number. Yes, it is. Shockingly three-dimensional character. The storyteller. Stanley reveals all in his new book. Three again. The Stanley story. Where is this going? Let's crouch. There we go. Up again, down again. The Stanley story. Could actually have like books written off of this. It's so paradoxical.
There was no one here.
Oh.
Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was unloved, uninteresting, he was a failure, and in that moment Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously.
Oh.
There would be no connection. No deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit. Only a silence that consumed the space between friends.
Oh, wow.
And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
Wow. Wow, Bucket, you've betrayed me. Oh. And we're back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had sent a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Wasn't this a, achievement or was it Force
Oh, please.
Ah!
Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No,
Sure.
no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Really?
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Alright. I have an auto clicker on my mouse. This makes life a lot easier. The 50?
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. Where's door? Oh.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437?
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Let me find it. 415. Yeah.
Now, back to door number 437.
437 it is. Let's go find the door. Go find the door. Or 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
If you say so, Mr. Narrator. Oh wait, I actually don't know what he said. 437?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
I can do that? I can do that. Come on. Come on. Why is it so hard? Huh.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Got it.
We've almost got it!
Yeah.
Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Alright, let me go find it. Let me go find it. Find copy machine.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes! We did it!
I got an
Oh,
achievement.
wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks.
Yes.
Really now, what were you thinking?
I wasn't thinking, that's the thing. Now, you see the thing with this, I know this ending. I don't know if I should do it or not. It's a little bit of work. You know what? Actually, I have a door to go through. I just edited
Stanley
that
lifted
today.
the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
I edited that today. I have to go through the door that says no bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly
Over
to
here.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And
Nope.
here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No,
Not at all.
never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Nope.
No,
Said the
Oop.
bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
What's this? Ooh. Ooh, the vent. Stanley. Oh god, that's scary.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines. And now
They
I'm
are?
torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you
Ooh.
think, Stanley? What
Figley.
name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Yeah, Stickly. I mean, Figley. Not Stickly. I heard... Oh gosh. Vent. I now have the vent. What's this? Oh. What is? Beware of the referee of pain? Help, help, the striped shirt savage is tearing off my heart. What? I cannot read that. What? Night? What is going on? I'm so confused. All sorts of papers and tiles and 500 pounds of raw copying power. The day of ink is known in the annuals for, say, scarcely a day seen can't read that. Hello, messenger. I'm a messenger from the printer. Hello. Printers got a lot of stick for not being as simple as they were in the early noughties? 90s? They get a lot of hate for refusing to print when only one of the ink cartridges is empty. You think that's their call? They don't design it themselves. Educate you before you cast shade. Fair enough. Oh god. Ink printer. Ink is printer blood. That means every time you print a document, it is written in blood. Think on that. Printing is a blood sport. Vegans shouldn't print. Printers are alive. Ooh. What these? Words. Narrator dialogue. It's all on tape? Imagine if that's how they actually did this game. That would be insane. Sane in the membrane. Narrator sound system. Oh. Cinematic.
Okay, this is day number 295.
Hello.
Day number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure?
Oh boy.
I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
Look at that detail.
This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get...
Oh.
What's that? Who's there?
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ooh, maybe I can get all the figurines before I end this episode.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Gosh.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Leaf Gamba Horta? What the heck was that? That's gotta be one of the weirdest things I've seen in a game. About an office worker and a bucket. Ooh. There will be a warrant providing them all lies. Who are you? There will be cleaning of this wall required. Whoa. This is insane. Help, I'm a post-it. Maybe we are the collectibles. Shut the frick up. Whom it may concern, I managed to pick up sounds unusual to the regular... Directional mic. Analysis recording allowed me to triangulate source of the strange noise. It's coming from a dark area behind a very warm place. I also picked up what was remembrance of a porcelain surface. Anyone know about this? Weird spin. Oh my goodness. This is insane. Trust the completionist instinct. Why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? This investigation, this room, they feel pointless, to be honest. We need more planks. Oh, were they the ones that built out to the thing? The warehouse. Produce one plank to allow ease of access across path. Construct bridge to allow retrieve Chris's remains. Construct new structurally sound bridge. That's hilarious. Okay. I've gotten a lot of them. Red and blue. Stairs. I'm gonna do stairs. Let's see. Stairs. It's not
Coming
up
to a
there.
staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Oh.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all.
True.
You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines. None of us can.
I'm gonna restart. Alright, so red and blue door. That's by the cargo lift, right?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
Oh, I can kill two birds with one stone. I think the red and blue doors are the same way as the door I'm not supposed to take a bucket through.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Yeah.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Nope.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this
No.
better? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
It was wrong. Very
Stanley
wrong.
took the door on his left
Nope.
to go back to the meeting room.
Nope.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact.
Why would I
He was
think about
firmly
that?
convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Danger. Danger everywhere. Fair warning. Thank you.
No,
Oh.
stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point.
I see.
Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
Well-
Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which,
would.
if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a
Oh,
moment.
it's very dark. I go backwards in the darkness. I fade to black into a loading screen.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple
Oh.
enough, right? This should tell
Sure.
us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Well, I do believe so. Huh?
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
It sure looks like one. If it's another hologram, I swear.
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
What's the difference? It holds water, don't it? Oh, it's got holes in the bottom of that waffling.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
No. What?
Incorrect. This is a
No.
bucket.
Oh, they got me on the last one.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yes. I don't trust anything now. Nah.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Is this a bucket?
Apparently not. I thought it was.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
I don't.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
I don't know what's a bucket and what's not a bucket anymore. I feel like green.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
How? I don't.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. Should be around here somewhere.
It's like a game show. This is. The thing on the picture is a bucket.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something. And therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing?
What?
Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Yes?
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out.
Likewise,
I've
my
lost
friend.
all sense of perspective.
Oh.
What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere
I have no
moments
idea.
ago, I could answer these questions with confidence.
No, I can't.
Now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Am I?
Stanley, I can't keep doing this.
I don't know.
I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with.
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship
No.
apart. I can't
No.
have that. I'm sorry.
Oh.
But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
No.
Here we go.
No.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did
Nope.
everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket?
Oh.
Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
What?
Oh my god, I had no idea.
That's insane.
Except me. I'm not a bucket after all.
You're not.
And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're
I'm not
not
a bucket.
either.
Aha.
Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets.
That's true.
Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue. But it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game.
Fair.
So, tell you what. I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Sounds
and we'll
good.
know that it's all a bucket. But if
Yep.
you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person?
Oh, God,
All right,
yeah.
here we go.
Well, that is all the time I have for tonight. Thank you all for joining me in this wonderful adventure. I didn't get all the collectibles because I got sidetracked by, well, apparently everything is a bucket. I'm not a bucket, though. You're not a bucket. At least I don't think so. Careful who you tell that to, or maybe just keep it to ourselves. Yeah, let's keep it to ourselves. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and join again next time. Bye-bye.
The whole world in my
bucket,
I've got the whole wide world in my
bucket.